r/AskReddit asks, what has the COVID-19 virus made you realize? How much food I actually waste on a regular basis. I always thought we did pretty good about not buying too many groceries or making too much, ordering too much, etc. How wrong I was. I set a goal for our household that we would use up all of our leftovers before making new stuff. It's forced me to be creative and experiment in the kitchen. Really shows you how long your pantry/fridge can actually last you. How much you touch your face and how often you touch public surfaces. I can't stop thinking about this. I went to the gas station, grabbed the gas nozzle and thought how many infected people use this pump? Then I had to press the buttons on the gas pump lol. That I took so many things for granted like going to restaurants and just being able to go to a supermarket without worrying about what they may or may not have. How many jobs/meetings really can be done remotely? I just had a doctor's visit via Skype to renew my Adderall prescription. The amount of time I've wasted driving to the hospital, waiting around, etc. is mind-boggling. It literally took 10 minutes via Skype. Being on quarantine is difficult as fuck living out of your car. I know I can't really help, but I'm glad you can at least be a part of the internet with us for now. I didn't realize how much my work defined who I am. I'm a barber and after a week and a half of not doing it, I feel very incomplete. As cheesy as it may sound, it's my art form and it gives me a lot of meaning. I'm very hopeful, though, that I'll make it through this and be able to do it again. I'm with you. I'm a dentist, and it's weird to be healthcare but deemed non-essential, but also thankful that we got shut down during this time since we're at high risk due to aerosols. I miss my patients, and my work, and this whole thing has made me realize that I have no hobbies except for working. Because of the lockdown, I found that people think my preferred way of living is hell at it. I did not expect to wake up to all these replies and upvotes. Thanks for all the love Reddit fam. Stay strong. Same here, I literally go to work 5 days a week, where I am in relative isolation anyway, come home and just play games, watch movies and TV shows, browse the internet, etc. Go to sleep, and repeat. On my days off I just do the same thing, albeit with going to work element removed. That I married the right person. We've been self-isolating for 2 weeks now and being with him makes the biggest difference to my overall happiness. I've only been with my GF for around 7 months, we drove to my grandparents' vacant house in Florida to escape NYC and we've been having an amazing time together. I picked the right person. How much my best friend means to me. Heard his voice after a week at home. We are both very introvert so don't call that much. So when we finally found a game to play together our first interaction went like this: me, hey friend, hey me, it's good to hear your voice again friend, I missed you me, missed you too. I was not washing my hands enough. You've been doing it wrong. You wash your hands with sulfuric acid. Can't have dirty or dry hands if you don't have hands. I'll probably never get to hug my grandpa again and he'll die thinking his family abandoned him. He's over 90 and in a nursing home, he can barely hear and is almost completely blind so it's very difficult for him to comprehend what's going on and why we can't go see him. My grandma's 92nd birthday was yesterday. I'm in a different state but the rest of my family made signs and stood in the lawn of the assisted living home with them to say hello and happy birthday. Being blind you just need bigger signs. Having the option to do something and not doing it sucks far less than not having that option at all. I'm the exact opposite. Less guilt and less negative effect on my self-esteem. I've been feeling pretty good lately, sans the actual coronavirus part, which is probably not a good sign. Most people do not understand exponential growth. The repeated headlines of biggest rise in number of confirmed cases yet that pop up every single day can attest to this. A better headline would be pandemic growth rate continues as expected, though I guess if the former gets more clicks, then you could argue that's the better one. I miss hanging out with my brother and sister. We're all in our late 20s-ish, I'm the oldest at 30, and the three of us have hung out all day every day for 8 days now. I love it. This on top of my sister being enlisted and going through basic training is fucked. I can't even just talk to her about anything that's going on and how stressed out about being unemployed I am. It's made me miss the little things. A large portion of this country lives paycheck to paycheck. I've always seen the stats but never fully realized the effect of that until now. Edit, I'm in the US. Even those who appear to make a lot of money still live paycheck to paycheck. Their costs go up with their income. Personal finance isn't a popular subject because it's synonymous with personal accountability. That I basically practice social distancing every day already. I hope this incident makes people more aware of introverts and society can keep some features that allow more personal time. 1. Truck drivers and healthcare workers really are the backbone of this country too. Confirmed that celebrities are incredibly out of touch with the real world. We're all in this together for my $40 million mansion. The GameStop call really put it into perspective for me. There was a conference call made to GameStop and the boss told the employees that the danger is the same for the employee who would see 20+ people and the boss who is working from home. That I was working too hard. Because of all the suffering, I'm actually kind of ashamed to admit this has been great for my mental health. Honestly, me too. I was so burned out and struggling through every single day. I'm laid off, which is a problem in itself, but being away from work has helped me reconnect with myself.